Hey, welcome to the No Box Network. Dino Miliotis here, and I am charged. I'm ready to take a question. And today's question's a good one, okay? Comes from Jonathan. And he asked me, what's the worst job that I've ever had? Okay, so kind of makes me think. We do these in one take, so give me a little breathing room here. Okay, I got it. So the worst job that I've ever had actually turned out to be one of the best jobs. It kind of changed the way I did things. But it started with telemarketing. You know, here I am coming in to a job interview and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm qualified. I had a couple businesses when I was a teenager. So, you know, I'm going to be a manager. I'm applying for the manager's position. And the guy told me, hey, you know what? You want to manage other people? First, you got to manage yourself. Guess what you're going to be? A telemarketer. Yay! And I was like, are you kidding me? Holy crap. I got to answer the phone and I got to read a script and whatever. Telemarketing, even today, still doesn't come as kind of like a flattering connotation with it, okay? And I'm sorry to all the telemarketers out there, but that's just how I feel, okay? So, they give me this script and I was supposed to, take incoming calls, people who watched commercials, and they pick up the phone and they dial and and you answer the phone and you're trying to set an appointment. So it was like, hi, we'll use Johnny because you're Jonathan. Okay, so, hi, this is Dino Miliotis. First, let me get a little information from my records, and then I'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. You know what? That is dripping with total cheesiness. I mean, if it was me on the other line, I would have hung up. And I have so many times, okay? You know those kind of things, right? I mean, you hear stupid sayings like, first you make them cry and then they buy. Or if you like the car, Johnny, and you like the color and everything looks good, is there any other reason why you wouldn't want to buy a car today? Dude, you know what? Step into my office. You're freaking fired. I mean, that's kind of how I feel, okay? It wasn't until I changed the format a little bit that I started noticing some success. Because you know what? Everybody's sick of this cheesy stuff. Everybody's sick of this cheesy stuff. And for me, it's more like, you got to be natural. You got to be natural. People are going to gravitate to somebody who's real, okay, that they can relate to. It's not an act. I mean, you got to be real. So I remember taking this one phone call, and I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to do this script. So the guy was calling, obviously, from a commercial. And I picked up the phone. I answered again. I'm like, this is Dino. How can I help you? Yeah, I wanted to find out more about that program that I just saw on TV. Something told me just to change it up right there. And I said, instead of going through the script, I said, cool. Yeah, which commercial did you see? And he started explaining to me the commercial he saw. And then I started asking him, I'm like, I know that people watch these commercials maybe 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, before they even bother to pick up the phone to call. What today made you pick up that phone to call me? Then the person started talking. They started talking about what prompted them to pick up the phone to call that second, okay? Because it's emotional. It's emotional. You don't just sit by a TV and all of a sudden you see a commercial and you just pick up the phone and call in to get more information on job training. That's what I was doing. It was short-term job training programs. And, so that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And you have to understand and acknowledge that. Once you do, then everything kind of falls into place. That changed my life. That changed my life because from that moment on, I started adopting a more natural approach. I was almost like I was interviewing them, almost like stepbrothers. Excuse me, Miss Lady, we're doing the interview now, like that. So it was kind of cool. It did change everything from that point on, where I stopped selling with this drippy kind of sales, cheesy 101 stuff. And I started just being real with people and trying to help them, trying to service them, trying to give them what they want, a better life, and make sure it's a fit. And I don't want to get all corny and everything like that, but you know what? Real does work. And you when I was doing it, I didn't think of the money. Like, oh my God, I need this person to come in because I need to make a sale. I just shut that off for a second. And what I found was something beautiful. I just honed in on my craft. The better I got, the money just came. And it always does, doesn't it? I mean, you know what? If you're really focused on something and you really want something, you work hard at it and you're natural, or you become a natural, the money comes. The money comes. Okay. Hey, great question, man. Just kind of reminded me of a lot of old memories, a lot of good ones, So I appreciate it. Guys, keep the questions coming in like this. I love doing this. I do. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy doing it. And you know what? Check out my new book, There Is No Box. It's available at Amazon. It's available all kinds of places, or you could just check out my website too, and you can find it. And remember to live life without limits. Very important, okay? Get out there and live, okay? Till next time, this is Dino Miliotis, and you just reached the No Box Network. Boom. Till next time.